This is my audience. Place, labor and delivery room. Smiles, happy faces, and joyful environment. Wrong. Long sad faces, grim scene. My mom wondered what was going on. She questioned the delivery nurses what was wrong. Finally, one told her about the Columbine school shooting. Yes, the first major school shooting happened on the day I was born, April 20th, 1999. 13 dead, plus 2 shooters taking their own lives because they were victims of bullying. My mom has told me many times about the school shooting. When I was older, I researched the event. Dylan Klebold was only 17 years old when he devised the shooting plot because he felt he had no alternatives. Did you know that there are over 3.2 million students that are victims of bullying each year? Because of this, approximately 160,000 teens skip school every day to avoid the bullies, according to Lee Rebel Riders. Bullying is a constant problem in schools today. It starts with annoying comments but escalates to more severe matters. We have seen it happen and a lot of us know how it feels. None of us like it. So I ask you to listen with an open mind while I discuss the causes of bullying, how bullying affects the victims and people around them, and a plan that will go a long way towards solving the problem of bullying. I see bullying every day in my school. After researching the subject for my speech, I've come to the same conclusion as the experts and statistics prove. Bullying must be stopped. First, the issue of bullying has gotten a lot of attention in recent years. It's important to ask yourselves, what are the causes of bullying? Because it is only with this knowledge that we can ultimately reduce this behavior. Bullying, whether verbal, physical, or both, is one way people can claim a sort of power in their lives by seeking out those who seem weak and attacking some part of their personality that makes them stand out. That person might have old shoes, be too short, too smart. The reason doesn't really matter. It is an example of the classic pulling someone else down in order to pull oneself up. Sometimes the feeling of powerlessness comes from a problem at home. Another cause of bullying is their need for attention. Some bullies would never think of themselves as bullying. They think that all they are doing is teasing a bit, and may even be trying to communicate or even befriend the person they are bullying. These social issues lead them to have trouble communicating in a healthy way and instead turn to insults or even physical violence as a way of communicating. Many times, bullies are actually very lonely people who do not have many, if any, true friends and want to attract whatever attention they can. Some bullies just don't care how others feel. They enjoy seeing others in pain. When they hurt someone, they have no sense of what the victims or the people around them are feeling. Sometimes a bully may even get pleasure from seeing a child yell as he kicks them down the hallway. The reactions of the victim gives the bully a sense of accomplishment, so he continues the behavior. Now that we have seen some of the major causes of bullying, we will explore how bullies affect the victim and people around them. According to the Michigan Association of School Administrators, every day there are more absences due to bullying than any other issue or illness. Bullying affects not only students' well-being and academic achievement, it can negatively affect a school's climate and culture, and it can put a school at risk for liability issues. Students who are bullied are more likely to feel disconnected from school and not like school. They have lower academic outcomes, including lower attendance and completion rates. Victims lack quality friendships at school. Victims have low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, and feeling of loneliness. They may experience nightmares and have an increased risk of substance abuse. Worst of all, bullying can end in a tragic death. For example, 15-year-old Phoebe Prince hung herself after being harassed by classmates as reported by Scholastic Scope. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, 4,400 people commit suicide in just the United States because of bullying in only 1 year. Students who witness bullying may be reluctant to attend school, feel fearful or powerless, and have increased mental health problems. So the extent of the causes is clear, so too are its effects. Now let's explore steps we can take to help bring about a solution. Schools must have an anti-bullying program that is proven to work. One of the most successful programs today is Rachel's Challenge. Rachel Joy Scott was the first person killed in the Columbine High School shooting on April 20, 1999. Rachel's Challenge programs provide a sustainable, evidence-based framework for positive climate and culture in our schools. Fully implemented partner schools achieve statistically significant gains in community engagements, faculty-student relationships, leadership potential, and school climate. Students are taught to stand up for people who are bullied. These schools have an established system for a child to report being bullied. The program teaches the children skills for handling bullies through role-playing and other techniques. School-wide events that can focus the student body on bullying are scheduled. Remember, everything I told you today about the causes of bullying, how bullying affects people, and how bullying can be prevented. As reported by youth ambassadors, for kids, 77% of students are bullied mentally, verbally, and physically. Every 7 minutes, a child is bullied. The statistics prove that we can no longer ignore this problem. Now that you know the consequences of bullying, I'd like to ask you to take the first step in getting involved. You must take the anti-bullying pledge. You will not be a bully or not be afraid to stand up for yourself. Can you imagine schools with no bullying? Schools that are safe, where students can be successful, no more fears, no more senseless school shootings or suicides. Just be strong, keep your head up high, and do your best to stop bullying once and for all. Remember, school bullying is everyone's business.